Tokyo is the safest city in the world. 6 years old can travel on public transport on their own. Intelligent people tend to care less about the opinions of others, they also enjoy being alone because of great sense of self. Quokkas, the happiest animals in the world. One of the most mysterious place on the earth is Lake Kaluk, the most mineralized lake of the world. Each of these 365 spots holds a unique chemical content and is said to cure different diseases. The world record for the loudest thing ever shouted belongs to an Irish teacher who shouted the word, quite, at 121 decibels, the equivalent of a jet engine. Walking through a doorway can cause the memory lapses. That is why, sometime when we walk into another room and forgets why we even came here. Everyone have felt this once in a lifetime. In 2012, Pizza Hut released a perfume that smells like a box of fresh pizza. Drinking cold water on an empty stomach can actually boost your metabolism by 30%. A woman once tried to commit suicide by jumping off the Empire State Building. She jumped from the 86th floor but was blown back into the 85th floor by a gust of wind. When a person cries, if the first drop of the tears come from the right eye, it's happiness. But when the first roll is from the left eye, it's pain. And when they drop from both eyes, it's frustration. There are currently hundreds of deceased people in the U.S., including baseball legend, Ted Williams, whose bodies are frozen in liquid nitrogen in hope that future technology will be to revive them. A man claiming to be a time traveler showed us this image in which he claims the image was taken in year 5000 and showed Los Angeles underwater. 32-year-old Tom Peters transformed him into a Dalmatian dog after the death of the pet which his wife used to love the most. If you ever see square-like patterns or square waves forming in the ocean, it is highly recommended that you should immediately leave the waters as they're extremely dangerous. Japan is making all of the medals for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics out of discarded smartphones and laptops. In Poland, bicycle paths glow at the night which are charged by the sun. A CT scan of 1,000-year-old Buddha statue revealed the skeleton of a monk inside. Octopuses have copper-based blood instead of iron-based blood, which is why their blood is blue rather. Julia Roberts, the actress, has insured her iconic dazzling smile for $30 million. If an ant was the same size as us, it would be twice as fast as Lamborghini. An octopus actually has 6 arms and 2 legs, not 8 legs. The 110-acre Snake Island in São Paulo has 4,000 snakes. Which is 1 snake for every 6 square yards. It is one of the world's deadliest islands. Scientists lit a cave of natural gas on fire in 1971 expecting it to only burn for a few days, but it still burns till this day. It has been nicknamed the door to hell. In 1581, there was a dancing pandemic occurred in Strasbourg. 400 people danced uncontrollably and died of heart attack. Red irritated eyes after swimming in a pool isn't caused by chlorine, it is caused by urine. There is a place called Center of Universe. If you talk while standing inside the circle, you will hear an echo of your own voice, whereas nobody will be able to hear a single word outside the circle. Japan has a network of roads that play music as you drive over them at a correct speed. Water and bleach in a Coke bottle reflects and refracts light, creating a 55-watt LIQ bulb. Pronghorn antelopes have 10x vision, which means that, on a clear night, they can see the rings of Saturn. In 1953, due to high speed, the F-11 fighter shot itself because it was faster than its own bullet. There exist human libraries where you can check out humans instead of books. You can borrow a person who has stories to tell you, from their unique life experiences. The founder of Shaolin Kung Fu in China was a Pallava prince called Bodhidharma from South India. The world is a cruise ship where you can live as a permanent resident and wake up in a different country every morning. The sun is actually white, it just appears yellow to us through the Earth's atmosphere. The world's most expensive material is antimatter. I.e., 1 gram $25 billion. Just 1 gram of this material is enough to destroy entire New York City. Humans are born with two fears, falling and loud noises. Every other fear is learned. In Germany, there is no punishment for a prisoner who tries to escape from jail because it is a basic human instinct to be free. Red Bull tagline, "It gives you wing." Once a person in US filed a lawsuit against Red Bull for not giving him wings and later won with settlement of $13 million. Employees of Ferrari are not allowed to buy Ferrari cars. The male brain is 10% bigger than the female's, but the female brain works more efficiently. This 10-year-old Indian boy in London scored 162 in Mensa's IQ test and now officially beats Einstein and Stephen Hawking. He could be the smartest man on Earth in future. Japan's newspaper will now have seeds in them so they can grow into plants after use. Bhutan is the only country in the world who never faced water crises, food crises, air pollution or water pollution. In fact, it is the only carbon-negative country in the world where it absorbs more carbon dioxide than it actually produces. Only female mosquitoes drink blood, male mosquitoes are vegetarians. Dolphins, whales and apes are the only animals, other than humans, know to commit suicide. Thank you for watching. If you have any interesting facts to share, please leave them in the comments below.